Hi, everybody. Hope your day is going well. We are back with a reaction today. The Webb Sisters, If It Be Your Will, featuring Leonard Cohen, live in London. And this was requested by Carolyn. Thank you so much for the support and the coffees, and also just the way you approached me with this request, just by asking a question, what kind of genre, artist, or subject matter I would like to explore. And I'm a big proponent of mental health and empowering songs. And, if people have been following me, I can get goofy, I could get silly, but sometimes we can get deep too on this channel. So then Carolyn came with this song. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I know of Leonard Cohen, of course, but I'm not really that familiar with his music. I know he was the writer of Hallelujah that's been covered by so many artists. Yeah. And Carolyn mentioned she saw him live and thought it would never happen. But he had to come back because of some financial issues, as far as I understand. And that gave some people the chance to see him live. And I guess the concert started with a standing ovation. Yeah, that tells you a lot.
It was a while ago, faced with some obstacles, that I wrote a song. Well, it's more of a prayer. And I'll give you the first few lines, and then Neil Larson on the Hammond B3 and the Webb Sisters will unfold the song. If it be your will that I speak no more, and my voice be still as it was before, I will speak no more. I shall abide until I am spoken for, if it be your will. If it be your will that a voice be true, from this broken hill I will sing to you. From this broken hill all your praises they shall ring, if it be your will to let me sing.
Wow, powerful lines. I know, just through hearing of him, that he is a great writer. And of course, if you've written like that iconic of a song like Hallelujah, you're a great writer. And these lines, man, it sounds like, like surrender to a higher power. And I've said before that I'm not a practicing, I don't practice any religion. I grew up, my father is Muslim, my mother's Christian. So I've seen both sides, and I've been to many, many functions and events on both sides. I've did Ramadan, but I also did communion. So it's a whole, it's a whole thing. I've been there. But I did have to surrender to something a few years ago by getting sober, to a higher power. I don't know, That's what it made me think of. Wow, powerful, powerful. He said it's a song, but it's also like a prayer. Wow.
Will to let me sing.
If it be your will that I speak no more, and my voice be still as it was before, I will speak no more. I shall abide until I am spoken for, if it be your will. If it be your will that a voice be true, from this broken hill
That's powerful. And the way they're singing it too, just subdued, but still with, like conviction, and a harp. Yeah. Yeah, that definitely, for me, takes me back to that moment that I surrendered. I don't think I've ever felt weaker and stronger at the same time in my life.
I will sing to you from this broken hill. All your praises they shall ring. If it be your will to let me sing. If it be your will, if there is a choice, let the rivers fill, let the hills rejoice, let your mercy spill on all these burning hearts in hell. If it be your will to make us well, and draw us near, oh, bind us tight, oh, your children here. In the rags of light, in our rags of light, oh, dressed a king, and then this night, if it be your will, and then this night, if it be your will.
And end this night, if it be your will. Dark times, let in the light. And there was a quote here that you shared with me. I can't remember exactly, but the last part hit me. And it was also from Leonard Cohen. Like the last part was, the cracks are there, the light comes to the cracks. That's where it came to, but I forgot the first part, but I thought that was powerful. Maybe somebody will know this quote. I don't know if it's a line from a song, but that was very powerful. And that's what this also reminds me of. There is darkness, there is, cracks in your shell, but you have to let the light in. And that's empowering. That's very powerful. Yeah, that is powerful. Yeah, I love stuff like this. It makes you think, makes you reflect, and it gives you strength.
If it be your will, oh, if it be your will, if it be your will.
Hattie and Charlie Webb.
Wow.
the sublime Webb sisters. Neil Larson and the Hammond B3.
Yeah, that was great. That was great. First of all, great writing, and the spoken word at the beginning was very powerful, and then the harp, it's a magical instrument, isn't it? And it is shaped like an angel wing. Is that by design, or is that just something I noticed? Is that the revelation of this century? But it sounds so, delicate, and it definitely gives that extra touch to the whole vibe of this song. It's really good. Thank you for introducing me to it, because that's something that would probably never hit my radar, just in my own bubble. And that's one of the biggest reasons that I started this channel, and it's taken me into so many unexpected directions, and it added so much value and insight to my own life, which is truly incredible. I'm having fun. There's silly stuff. There's stuff that I learned from people tell me about things that I never knew of, or traditions, or things that they did in their childhood, or in an area that I would never be able to visit, that I now know things of, all because it's beautiful. If it be your will. Wow, the Webb sisters. That was great. That was great. That's one that will stick with me, because it is so useful in my own personal life. Even if I am not religious, I can still use those words and live by them. Yeah. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.